Good morning everybody, welcome back to Rothamsted Research for another video. This morning we are turning the engine off. Right, so first things first, this morning I got to change the power shaft on the 6470. I need to chop up a bale of hay for some sheep. So I've got to change the power shaft. It was on the 1000, or the smaller spline shaft for the 1000 speed topper. I need to put the thicker spline shaft on for the feed wagon. So I need this thing of a tool with an Allen key end to get the nuts off, and then bolt the other side on. So I've got all the nuts out here, the one that's in there at the moment. Line them all up there so I don't lose them. So this now should hopefully just pull off. There he goes. So that's the 1000 speed one, that's what the topper uses when we use a topper. But for right now we need this one. And it matches the power shaft on the feeder wagon. So I've got to line this up. I'll need two hands. So I've got to line this up on there, put all the nuts and bolts back in, and then we can get on and chop up a bale of hay. So we've got it all hooked up. But I forgot you've got to turn the little weigh cell on out there on the screen. That doesn't turn on from in the cab here. So I'll go and turn that one on. Right, I finally figured out how to turn on the weigh screen. So there's a plug in here, little socket, and I thought if I plug that in and turn on the screen it'll all work, but it didn't. You've actually got to have the side lights turned on, which is a bit bizarre, but there you go. So I think we're all ready to spit this out. It's been milled up for a while. So I'm going to put the bed down. I'm going to put the PTO go in. Rev it up. And then I will have to get out there and shovel it as it comes out, because it's going to come out into a big heap and not go anywhere otherwise. So that is what 250 kilos of hay looks like. Right, back off to check some stock. So we are back in the workshop. We've been up and checked the stock this morning and they're all okay. But, thought whilst it was raining, well, it was raining at the time, it's now quite nice. I would set on putting in new starter motor in this 6620, because it's been having some starting issues for a while. So that's what we're currently doing. Here is the old starter motor in all its glory. Here is the gap. So we'll just try and fit the new one. Hopefully it should be fairly straightforward. Right, we've got the new one on. Looking pretty. The only difference I can see is that I've got this protective cover. It fits on the old one quite nicely, like so. But for whatever reason, I think because of this, it's a bit bigger. And also there's no thread to catch it on. This cover doesn't fit on, so can't use that one. But it's all on, I'm ready to try it. I had to unbolt this filter from here to get the sockets onto the bolts. But here we go, fingers crossed. Bear in mind this wouldn't start before. Oh, we've got power. Oh yes, boys. Absolutely spot on. I'm well happy with that. Right, turn her off. We'll bolt that filter back in place, and I think we're done. Filter bolted back on in place. I think that's everything happy. We'll put the side panel back on, let the bonnet down, and call her good. So guys, today is Wednesday. One of the jobs we've been doing here this afternoon is fixing this water tank. This tank is here for sucking up water for the sprayer, but the fitting on the bottom here had been bent. It had been connected up to the sprayer and someone had driven off with it. So we've put a new 2-inch connector in on the inside and out, and we're just filling it with water now. Not leaking so far, so that's good. But I'll leave it to fill for an hour and then come back and check that there's no leaks. Had the last load of straw delivered last night as well. So that's all stacked here in the dung midden for the time being. I think that's 5 lorry and dragfuls we've had. Got both the trailers here ready to go for the corn. Hopefully that'll be done at the weekend, so that'll be bank holiday weekend. Small pile of dung to spread. That'll probably stay there for a while. I had one dodgy bale on the load, but had 2 strings holding it together, so I just left that one there for the time being. But yeah, so obviously we've got the straw that will bale up from our corn when we cut that. That'll go into round bales, not squares. But other than that, we're sort of caught up at the minute, just waiting for some good weather to do some harvesting. Some silaging left to do. Got my hat back. So we're down on our hard standing where we keep a lot of our equipment. As you can see, the plan for the silaging this weekend, hopefully, is to make an ag bag. And I'm just clearing a space here where the ag bag might possibly go. That side's full of machinery. But you've got the bale trailer with the stock box on it that needs to be moved. There's a few odd bales here, a couple of chocks of wood about. So I'm just going to move those quickly, and it will make a nice long space here for the ag bag to go. So yeah, that's what we're doing at the moment. Just need to find a suitable spot for the bales. So we managed to move one bale. And then we had an oil leak. I think the O-ring is gone between 2 bits there. You can get the spanner on, but because of this fantastic design by Manitou, you can't actually get a spanner on there. So in the morning, take the nut off there, another nut under there, 2 little screws here, take that bracket off, whip that apart, new O-ring in the middle. Hopefully that'll be jobs are good. And yeah, bit annoying. Do you guys ever get those moments when you feel like you've gone home from work and you've left a tap on into a water tank that's got a questionable ball valve in it? No, me neither. But in a completely unrelated incident, just came to check that this one's alright. Still turned on. Full of water. Not leaking. Nice. I'll see you tomorrow. So I just got home for the 2nd time this evening after having to check that bleeding water tank. You alright, cat? And it's Wednesday and it's 7 o'clock. We all know what that means. There's a new video. So I hope you're all watching it. I'm going to go up and tweet about it and put it on Facebook and all the other silly stuff I do. And then we'll go back to work tomorrow. Another gorgeous summer's day in Devon. But anyway, got the Manitou in the workshop. And take this bracket off to try and get this oil leak sorted. It's coming from this fitting somewhere. I don't know if it's in here or in here. I thought it was in here yesterday, but that's actually got a metal washer in it. So anyway, we'll take it apart and see what we find. The plan today was to spread the last little bit of fertiliser, but the weather has stopped that. Tomorrow looks pretty rubbish as well, so might get it on either at the weekend or early next week, but we're running into September then, and it's getting plenty late enough. But yeah, the weather's not playing ball, so we're in the workshop, unfortunately. So I full on just dropped my GoPro on its lens, and it hasn't cracked. That's a miracle. You hear the thunder? There's a weather warning for tomorrow, but not for today. But trying to get this frame off. So should be able to lift that off. See where this oil leak's coming from. Need to clean it up a bit first. So after taking off the guard and running the thing up to some pressure, I can't see an oil leak. So where on earth it was coming from yesterday, I got no idea. I was sure yesterday it was coming out of in here or possibly here, but I can't see any oil there at all now. It's all clean. So we'll go and move these bales that weren't moving and see what happens. I won't put the frame back on just yet, just in case. I'll move the bales, and then if it's all right, I'll put the frame back on. So that is the bales moved down the end. Stock box needs moving, but that doesn't need to be done now. And the top silage sides for that trailer need moving, but that's more than a one-man job. And I haven't got the right stuff here to do it anyway. So we get the trailer moved another time, and then whenever we decide to do the silaging, it's ready. So we're gonna go and put the frame back on this front of this handler, because I haven't had an oil leak the entire time I was moving those bales, which is bizarre as to why it was doing it yesterday, but there you are. That's machinery for you. Right, well, we better put this cover back on after taking it off for what would appear to be absolutely no reason. I can't see any leaks there at all. Nope, no idea. So guys, that's going to be the end of the video. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video, then please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, then please subscribe to the channel. That would be awesome. And I will see you very soon on another video.